Stop button instead of the pause button. Okay, we're recording. Volume, that's your big button there, on off, plus it's the source button, so AM, FM and MP3 or USB, which you've got there as well.
Oh, USB, right.
Yeah,
okay.
also CD.
Okay.
Search left and right there, USB there as well to operate that, and then you press the centre of it, mutes it as well. Okay. I'll just switch that off for now. Right. This is the main. You've got two control panels. One on the right is your main control panel for your van. The one on the left is your control panel for your heating. Okay. The control panel on the right will also do the heating. Right. So there's a lot to go through in just these two. You can obviously not bother with the heating off your one control panel anyway. Just concentrate on that one.
Oh.
But there's a lot of different things. Obviously, I don't know if you've read about this. You can actually operate the control panel of the van or whatever off an iPad or off a phone.
Yeah, Graham told us that.
Yeah, from inside the van.
The Swift app or something.
Yeah,
down in the
that's
pub,
it.
you can do it on the way back.
That's it. Okay. So your control panel on the right, which we're going to go through first, is on at the moment. If I just do that, it just senses there's something there. If you wave at it, it'll light up. Okay. Switches down the side, so that's your warning light. When the warning light comes on, that little light comes on. So if I press the switch on remote, you see this? Light comes.
Oh, yeah.
So that indicates there as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you've also got that switch down there as well, which is your only light on. That one is to switch your dimmable lights on. So you see them ones going off now. That's your dimmable lights. So that actually switches them on. It doesn't dim them. Then this one is your SG lights. Okay.
Okay.
So that switches them on and off.
Okay.
Through remote point. Then that one there is your water pump. This side is through all the menu. Then that one's your master switch there. So that's your 12-volt systems on or off.
So the water pump, you switch it on and off, do you? From
Normally when you get to site, you can just switch it on. And that's it. Obviously, make sure
Put it-
drains and whatever are shut first. But
Yeah, put it in the
Yeah.
barrel, switch it on.
yeah,
How
and
do
that's
you know
it.
when the water's empty?
You got nothing coming out of the tap.
Right,
Oh,
just
just
stop.
caravan. No,
Yeah.
the other caravan had a little red light, didn't it?
Aye.
Yeah. No. This one
So
doesn't.
you don't know that.
No. Okay. Wave at it again. Right. So looking at the main screen now, top left, there's this little battery icon. That's to say it's run on leisure battery. Okay. You could run it off the car battery if you wanted, if it was connected, but obviously not a good idea if you don't want to drain the battery on that. Little flash there. That's to say your electric's connected. Obviously, next one along is the clock. Then in the centre, that's showing your voltage of your battery. Okay, and it's just showing a bit of what amperage you may be using. Varying.
Can you
Then-
choose leisure or car battery on?
You can. You can if you want to.
And
I'm going to say I haven't got that far yet.
all right, sorry, carry on, no.
Give
It's just before I'm used to the easy thing, switch, caravan, boom, that's it.
No, well, I'd say it's not more complicated, but it's just slightly different, obviously. Then it's just showing you your dimmer level of percentage-wise for your dimmer lights, which is showing 50% at the moment.
Which is that switch there.
Which is it? Yeah, no, that's showing you level. That's just switching the lights on. I'll show you how to dim them in a sec.
All right, okay.
Right. So if you want to run up and down the menu, which is on the right-hand side, so that is now, because you've got dimmer level there. I'm pressing that arrow which is pointing towards the screen. That's changing the percentage of your dimmer lights now.
Okay.
If you see that now, I dropped down to 5%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just keep pressing that. As long as it says dimmer level there, that will
Oh,
be.
so one's up, one's down. Yeah.
No. You just keep pressing it. It just goes round and round and round.
Oh, it goes round.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to change anything in the menu or want to see anything in the menu, press the up or down button. I'll just press the up one to start with, so it can show you internal temperature, AC limit. Okay, so it's showing you what amperage now is going out of the van.
Right.
Okay. So obviously there's not too much switched on, but there's still 1.8 amps going out. Obviously you realise that obviously Bollard has a limit of say 16 amp. On the continent, maybe it's obviously slightly different.
Yeah, it can be 10.
Or even less. Yeah. You can actually limit it to how much amperage you are going to take out the van, out your Bollard. So it will. If you see that now, that's to say it's unlocked.
It's unlocked.
Oh, wrong one. So you can have AC limit of now. It's now set at 5 amps.
Right,
okay. So
okay.
if whenever you switch on, it gets up to that point,
Cuts off.
it will cut the heating off. It won't cut everything else off. Likelihood is going to cut the heating
something
off.
off
Yeah.
to
So if you're using the
take
hairdryer
that.
or using the electric ring on the cooker, it will cut the heating off unless you've really gone way over the top, because the heating will take up to 3 kilowatts. of energy.
Right. So if you went to a site where it was 10 amps,
yeah, so
you can set that to 10 amps.
You can set it to 10 amps,
and that then balances itself up.
Yeah. So what it'll do is obviously shut the heating off. I'll just switch that back off again. It will switch the heating off, okay, until you've finished either using the hairdryer or the electric ring or whatever that was taking it just over.
Yeah.
When that drops down, it will obviously allow the heating to come back on again. Okay.
So automatically comes back on. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So as soon as it drops below that, obviously what ampage you're using, which is quite good. Obviously you don't want to keep jumping out and tripping the bollard all the time. Okay. Next one. Select battery. So we talked about you could operate off car battery if you wanted to. This is not when you're travelling. This is when you're on site.
Yeah.
So I press that arrow button now. It's going. Oh, well, it's smacking me out. I'll just do that again. No vehicle battery is there, so it's detecting no vehicle battery. So it's not going to change it to the vehicle battery.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So it's still saying there at leisure. Okay. Next one, solar power. It's telling you what ampage is going in, what voltage is going in. Sorry, and obviously the ampage, what may be taken out. Obviously not taking anything out at the moment, but it's giving you 14.5 volts available. That one is trying to detect the vehicle battery, even though it's showing a 0.1 volt. Obviously it's not connected. So if your vehicle was connected, you'll be able to see what voltage that was. Leisure charging. Obviously we've gone past certain things. That's to show what system you're running on. System settings. Okay, so if I go into that now, you can set the hour. Okay, so you just keep pressing that center one again until you get up to the hour. There we are on 11. We'll exit settings the other way. Minute. Obviously you have to go all the way around, which is like 6. Okay, then it asks you to set what day it is.
Right.
I'll see what day it was then. It seems to be blurring one into another. So it's Wednesday. Date is 13th. Oh, right, I'm going to have to go all the way around. And that, do what I did the other day and just go straight past it again.
That's what I do with the central unit home.
Oh, I've done it now. How do you get 14 in the head? It's the 13, lucky for some. Right. Month. We're still in the 4th month, even though I tried to write 5 on everything the other day. And year, 16. Right, key beep. You can switch that off. Every time I touch that, it goes beep. You can switch it off if you wanted to. Backlight time. Obviously, you can vary the time on that. Obviously, after 30 seconds, it will go off. LED time. So we've got the LEDs here, and then they can go off at the same time if you want. Or tank alarm. Obviously, it hasn't got a tank on this one, so it doesn't need an alarm. So it's obviously switched off. Bluetooth pair. If you want to operate this off your phone when you're sitting in it, you can pair it up similar to anything else like your car radio or anything, or phone on them. So if you want to use it, obviously you need to pair up your phone. Bluetooth delete. So I think it's around about 4 or 5 different devices you can connect to it. So say it's yours, or someone else's. Obviously you get too many and then you want to put another one on, you're going to have to delete one of them others.
All right.
So what, if you wanted to, the one you had before where it says Bluetooth, when you can,
yeah. So that's
how do you action that then?
Yeah, press the
One
that one.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So you just go through that. Okay. Then Bluetooth delete, and then exit settings, which is back to the start again. Hear the beep beep, and that's back to where we were. Just trying to think if we've done everything. Solar panel, set battery. That's it. Oh, heating settings. Right, missed that one. Right, so to go into heating settings, if you want to control heating on this panel, that has to be set to manual.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong way. So if you press it, you can actually control, as I said, you control the heating from here, so that you can set a timer from here, or app. So if you're going to use it off your phone,
right, you set it there.
You need to set it to app.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Or manual, which we're going to be using that in a minute anyway. Exit settings. Now we should. I think we've gone through all of them now. Solar panel, select battery. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, the basic one is you know how to switch that on and off there. You can switch your lights on. You can switch your only light on your pump.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all you need to worry about. That's all you need to worry about for now.
Yeah.
If you want to play with it later on.
Yeah, we
don't. As far as I'm aware, I don't think that YouTube is quite a useful space to go on if you want to try and find videos for these. I'm not sure if there's anything on this one at the moment. Definitely is of these. But
if we can read up and things.
Yeah, well, okay.
I quite like.
I think there's a quick start. There's a quick start guide in your pack as well, anyway. But just for the basics, as long as you've got the basics, which is switch your 12-volt systems on. If you want to switch your only light on, your dimmable lights are on, your other lights on in your pump.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So
good.
See, just one other thing. Maybe you're coming to. See when you plug it into the car.
Yeah.
Right. And remember, I said about the toggle switch car and that, and the battery, the fridge would switch over to.
Yeah, you don't need to touch any switch. No switch. It's automatic. As soon as you switch the engine on, as long as you switched your fridge already, switch the fridge on to battery. You don't need to touch any of that. That doesn't.
Nothing.
That has nothing to do with it. It's a direct feed from power from your car to your battery or to your charger. So you don't need to switch anything, car van or anything like that.
Okay.
And you switch the fridge to battery from where?
Yeah, you switch. You can switch it. You switch your fridge on.
Yeah.
And then you switch it to battery just before you travel.
Yeah, where's the switch for it?
It's on the actual fridge itself. Right. Yeah, I'll show you that after.
Oh, that's easy, isn't it?
Obviously, it's different than your last one, but once you play with it a little bit, you'll be fine. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next one, heating. Or do you want to you're happy how to get water into a van, as in getting the air out of the system and things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will show you the drain afterwards, because I've got to show you the consumer unit afterwards. The heating control panel. I'll just increase the range on that for a second. Right. So on-off button for your system. That's the circulation pumps to say your heating is being circulated around your van. That is to say 240 is connected.
Right.
It's not saying it's running on electric. It's just saying it's connected. Okay. And the next one is your room temperature.
Okay.
Okay. Just underneath that bench there, if you just want to lift the cushion up, is your consumer unit. He says hopefully. You see that?
Yeah.
There should be an orange light.
Yeah, there is.
That's it. Just an orange light.
Yeah.
It says heating and hot water.
Oh, yeah.
If you just want to switch that off, so just press the button.
Press it.
It shuts off. If you look in the control panel now, that little plug in the top right hand corner should have gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you just switch that back on again, so if you want to operate it on electric, that needs to be switched on there.
That needs to be switched
on.
on.
But as I said, it's not actually working on electric because you switched that on. It's just there ready. Okay. So if you want to change anything, press the menu button. Okay, so if you want to change the temperature up or down, maximum of 30 degrees or minimum 5 degrees. If you've got the water heating up and running or any of the energies up and running, it will start to heat unless it's below the temperature of the room. Okay, so the temperature of the room is 24.5. I've got it above it, so it's circulating heat because it wants to get up to that temperature. If you don't want any heating going, all you do is just bring it below the temperature. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in the summer, you say set it down
it's
to
like a thermostat.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So if you set it down to say 15 degrees in the summer, obviously fingers crossed it's nice and warm in the day. But sometimes obviously the temperature drops at night. Yeah, it will. But if it drops to that temperature, it will automatically come on. Or if you want to, all you do is just press the plus button and bring it back up, bring it up to temperature you want. Okay.
And your hot water will still work even although you've set the temperature.
That's it. Yeah. So all it's doing is stopping the circulation of it around your van.
All right. Okay.
The next one is your water heating. So that's water heating off.
Okay.
Water heating on. So you press the plus button. That's water heating on. So half a triangle coloured in. That's your normal running. So that's your normal running of your water heater. If you want to boost it, you can by pressing the plus button again. Full triangle is now coloured in. What will happen there is concentrate all the heating on the hot water now.
Okay.
So say you wanted to use a shower on board. You want the extra hot water. That will run for around about 30 minutes.
If you don't use the shower, you wouldn't have to do that.
No, you don't. No,
Just
you
do
don't
it
need to. No, unless you've got a lot of washing up to do. But right, so you don't need to do that unless you really want to. It does give you sufficient hot water anyway. Okay, what it will do, as I said, it's concentrating the hot water now. It actually switches the circulation pump off on your heater if you did that, or on your heating. So it will run for 30 minutes, and after that 30 minutes, unless you do it manually, it will set back to normal running.
Ah, okay.
And it should allow, even the temperature just slightly below. It will allow the heater to come back on again. Okay. The next one is the energy. So as I said, that's to say it's got electric connected, but not running on. So that's electric off now, even though you've still got that there. If you want to run on electric, just press the plus button so that goes green, 1, 2 or 3 kilowatts. Okay, maximum 3. Then this one is your gas off. So you press that button, it goes